Hello everybody and welcome to the Go Home show for the next Super Show for Renegade Bad Blood, which will take place next Sunday. Nice timing by the notes to show that immediately on screen, by the way. Got a lot of action here today. Lots of interesting matchups, I should say, including our first contest for tonight, a opening bout between two rivals. Teaming up together, actually. Interesting enough. A lot of storylines going to be talked about, of course, as we are going to be talking about 3 championships going to be on the line at the next week's Super Show. But more importantly, a couple rivalries that we got to talk about, including our upcoming opening bout between Fray and Malcolm taking on the duo from Hollow Stars. Curious to see how those two will get along. We'll talk more about the so-called rivalry between Simu and Shoto as the day goes on. As at the semi-main event, it'll be me taking on Simulanze one-on-one. Interesting to see what that'll entail, because that is my first VWF match since November. Been a while. It has been a while. Alright. So, with that in mind, we got a lot to talk about here, but we're going to start things off with one of the major storylines heading into the Super Show next week. The rivalry between Fray and Malcolm. They'll be facing off at, I think, one-on-one at the Super Show, but tonight they're going to be facing off in a tag team match against Hollow Stars right now. We'll see what happens in this situation. Interestingly enough, the bell just rang, and they're not getting along quite well already. And Astel's taking advantage of the distraction. Northern Lights suplex. Turn into another suplex. And Astel, you know he's a very big high flyer. There's a corkscrew moonsault, and that connects. Uh-oh. Astel went for the cover. Malcolm fought out. Oh! Malcolm accidentally into Fray. What's Astel going for now? Kishido in the ring. First time we see these two team up together. Baseball slide connects to both. I can definitely tell which team has more of a connection between the two than the others. What an interesting moment there. A standing moonsault connects. And speaking of that, Kishido gets tagged in after doing a baseball slide to the outside. No damage to both competitors. Now springboard and lands the crossbody onto the spine of Malcolm. And the forearm right to the head. Malcolm taking a lot of damage, but I think he's gonna tag out to Fray, and he does. So now Fray gets involved in the action. Ooh. He's doing pretty well for himself right now. There's a crossbody to the spine. Astel now taking damage. Missed with a double axe handle off the middle rope. Astel fighting back though. Quick. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, nice Pele. Takes out Fray. Kishido gets tagged in. Hollow Stars doing pretty good so far. Although Fray has been good on offense when he's been in the ring. And jackknife to the floor. Out of the ring goes Kishido. And now Fray tagging out to Malcolm. Interestingly. The unlikely duo of Fray and Malcolm working together. I don't think it's working as well as the combo between Kishido and Astel, but it's doing wonders for them right now. They're in control. Fray now with a vicious snap suplex inside the ring and tries to go for a leg drop, and it connects. Now Fray looking for a cover. Astel able to break it up before a very long 2 count. And now Fray taking on both competitors 2-on-1. Gorilla press. Oh, Astel counters. Astel trying to get some damage in. And Kishido tries to take advantage. No, Fray with a counter. Push Kishido. Dragon Screw. Nice little counter there. Oh, inside cradle. Small package. Fray with a roll-up. Only a 1 count, though. That surprisingly only gets a 1. Usually the opponent gets distracted enough for a 2. Maybe a 3. Elbow drop from the top. Right to the chest. And now Malcolm gets tagged in. It started off very, very rough for these two. But now Malcolm and Fray, they're working pretty well together. Granted, they're only getting a 2 count with that cover. Malcolm comes in for the cover, quickly tags back out. They're quick with their tags. I don't know if this is teamwork or if they just don't want to suffer any sort of damage. This will take down there. And a drop kick right to the side of the head. And Astel gets tagged in. Astel with a kick, but Fray looking to find out. And he does. Oh, wait. The strikes are plenty right now. 2 hands on the throat. Bam! Down goes Astel. Cover. Only a 1 count, though. Very interesting opening matchup. Oh my god, that was a hard shot to the side of the head. And now Malcolm gets tagged back in. Again, quick with the tags between the two of Malcolm and Fray. But I don't know if that's by design or not. Oh. Astel tried to go for a discus forearm. Missed. Night Vamp, thank you for the follow. Malcolm hits with a neck breaker.
Night Vamp 20 is pulling an all-nighter.
Malcolm again, still keeping the pain going to Astel. Lots of blue in the ring, by the way. Lots of blue. Unintentionally. Missed with a drop kick. That would have been big. Oh! Astel hits with one of his own. And tags out back to Kishido. Oh! And a spear by Malcolm takes Kishido right off his feet. Missed with a chop. Kishido on offense. Hooks the leg. Nice little suplex. Cradle. Only a 1 count. Still. I feel like this is going to be a very long opening match. Nice little takedown. And a slap. Nice little disrespectful move there. Kishido thought about tagging out. Probably should have. Because he's going in for the kill switch. And got it. Oh my god. Kill switch. Will that win him the match? No! Astel breaks it up in time. That would have been a 3. Had Astel not broken up that pinfall. Because that kill switch has taken out a lot of competitors, including Fu last week in less than a minute. Oh, Kishido may be bloodied up on the face right now, but he is still working hard on offense. Wrenching on that arm. Now what's Kishido thinking? Bam! Punt kick to that shoulder. Malcolm, though. Springboard. Nice. Inverted DDT. Action's going on outside, I can tell. Astel and Fray are beating the hell out of each other. That's given these two a chance to fight one-on-one. Malcolm. Again, on the arm. Suplex. Nice suplex. Malcolm again working on the head. The head that has gotten more red as of the last few minutes. Now another cover. Astel not able to break it up, and it almost costed him the match. But Kishido still kicks out at 2, desperately needs the tag, and he's got it, even if Malcolm was trying to block it. But a knee across the skull of Astel, and Malcolm quickly tags out to a bloodied Fray. Interesting enough. Oh! STO takes out Fray, and immediate kick out. Okay. Fray just, I guess, no-sold that move. Spinning Wizard? No! Fray counters into a German. And... oh, Fray tried to go for the RKO. That missed. They both countered their opponent's finishing move. Oh! Try to go for a... oh, what's that called? 450. That missed. Astel still on offense, though. Death Valley Driver takes down Fray. Uh-oh. What's Astel call for now? Off the ropes. Moonsault. Got it! Fray looking to make a tag. Astel able to stop him. Boom. Step up heel kick. Fray, though, rocking, but not down for the count. Again with that Pele kick. Astel is very athletic, by the way, if you couldn't tell from this one matchup. DDT spikes Fray right to the top of his head. Kishido now tagged back in. Both bloodied competitors fighting one-on-one now. Kishido looking for the kill. Can he hit it? No! Fray counters again. Nobody getting on offense, or at least very much into offense. Both countering a lot of different attacks. This is only our opening match, by the way. You think this would be the main event. This is only the opening. Kishido has Fray on the shoulders. And jackknife to the outside, reminiscent, a receipt, if you will, of what happened earlier in the match. Rolls reverse. Fray dumped to the outside. And he'll come back in the ring. Kishido, gotta meet him. Oh, accidentally hit the ref. And Fray hits with a DDT and distraction. Malcolm tagged back in. Spear! Another one! Cover! Oh, Astel able to break up the pinfall attempt in more ways than one. What's Malcolm doing now? Oh, nice little scoop slam there. You do know that these two competitors will not be 100% heading into the Super Show next Sunday. Guarantee you that. They've been through hell tonight. I feel like, though, the end might be near in favor of Malcolm and Fray. Nice little slam there. Takes out Kishido. Fray gets stacked back in. Comes down to one more big move by either one of these two competitors, and I think we're about to see it. Can it come? It does! RKO to Kishido. Fray, cover. This might do it. A kill switch. An RKO, and a win. No! Kishido with a kick out. He's looking for another one. And he got the second. Kishido taking a lot of punishment. 2 RKOs, 1 kill switch. Can he kick out again? He can't. Fray and Malcolm with the crazy win. Wow. Fray picks up the win, but I don't think Malcolm's happy about that. Malcolm's not happy. Uh-oh. Oh, we'll see the blood boil over next week. Oh, no, they'll fight one-on-one, and you know it's not going to be a very, very peaceful match between those two. Just saying. Unbelievable. So, that was a good opener. Very intriguing, as a lot of people will say. I mean, I'm curious to see what that one-on-one match next week will do for Fray and Malcolm. They have not competed one-on-one at all, surprisingly, throughout this entire rivalry. They had one shot to do it a couple weeks ago, but Malcolm, being the injured person that he was, could not compete in that match, and in return, well, Fu took the place of Malcolm, ironically. So next week will be the first time we will see Malcolm and Fray go one-on-one. But speaking of a one-on-one match, we have a rematch from last week. Clocksworth taking on Usagi. Last week, Usagi picked up his first win in the VWF over Clocksworth in a very good, very back-and-forth one-on-one match. Last week's Renegade, in my opinion, was really good compared to the last few beforehand. One-on-one matchup, a rematch from last week. Arata Clocksworth taking on Usagi Sanda 1-on-1. Maybe a rivalry in the making, I would say, depending on what happens at the end of this match. Usagi early in control. Try to keep the momentum rolling from last week, and he's got a good shot now. Boot across the face. Clocksworth down for the... not for the count at the moment. Although Usagi, I should say, has been incredibly dominant between him and Clocksworth. Again, his first win came at the expense of Clocksworth's hot streak last week. And you know that Clocksworth is definitely not very, very happy when it comes to that. Usagi in control. Clocksworth sent to the outside. Let's see what Usagi thinks of doing next. I think he's contemplating going outside the ring. Contemplating, and he thinks about it, and he goes out and joins Clocksworth on the outside. Uh-oh. Look out, this is gonna hurt. This is gonna hurt. Oh, this might hurt. Oh, it will. Oh! Oh my god! Powerbomb to the side of the ring, and to the apron, and now an STF lockdown on the outside. Falls do not count anywhere in this matchup. Clocksworth fighting, I think. Yes, he is fighting out of it. Again, falls do not count anywhere in this matchup. But the damage definitely can be done on the outside. Clocksworth back inside. Back into the corner. Clocksworth in trouble. Strike, a punch, a chop, another strike. Plenty of them. And a kick to the chest. Clocksworth being dominated in the early going of this match. Usagi, though, now taking some offense from Clocksworth. Let's see what Clocksworth... I think Clocksworth might be going for something here. Off the ropes. Fallen. Elbow. Cover. Gets a 2. Not much more than the 2. Interesting to see if Clocksworth can get a 1-up on Usagi in this rivalry. Potential rivalry, I should say. A nice kick right across the side of the head. Cover. Oh! 2.5. Clocksworth almost got it with that kick. Oh. Tried to go for, I think, would have been a cable clutch. Usagi fights out. Usagi, again, going for another submission hold. Stretching the spine. Clocksworth fighting out. Got it in a pretty predicament for a solid second. Clocksworth back on offense. Knee across the jaw. Oh, trying to kick across the chest. Miss. Corkscrew leg drop takes down Clocksworth. Stop to the shoulder. Usagi to the top. Goes for a knee right to the chest. He got it, and now a cover. Can that do it? Almost. 2 1/3, maybe. Still back and forth. Definitely can't tell who's got the upper hand at the moment. Usagi, no. Clocksworth in control. German, nice little snap. German suplex takes down Usagi. But wait a minute. Again with the leg screw takes down Clocksworth. There goes the punches, and bam! A hard slap across the face. That'll knock the taste out of the mouth. Kick to the lower back, and another cover. Good position for the referee to see the shoulders. Got a 2 count. Almost a 3. Almost a 3 again for Usagi. Stomp the shoulder. He's going for it again. Same submission hold as earlier. Clocksworth fought out of it once. Can he fight out of it again? Retching on the spine. Definitely trying to pop that back out of place. Let's go of the hold. Probably losing some grip. See a lot of competitors do that. Usagi now. What's he thinking? It's on the apron. I think he was trying to go for something big, but I think he thought twice. Definitely a smart idea. Scoop slam. Nice. Clocksworth in control. Now the kick to the chest that he tried to earlier, but failed. Clocksworth. He's got him up on the shoulders, right across the top rope. That'll give you a whiplash. Usagi fights out, though. Able to recover. What's he call for now? Oh, into the corner once more goes Clocksworth. Oh, up to the top rope. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Muscle buster coming. Got it. Cover. Can Usagi go 2 for 2 in this situation? He does. Usagi with the second straight win in a row. Nice win, the second in a row for Usagi at the expense of Clocksworth. I think Clocksworth is starting to mentally feel the effects of these losses. Again, we see some color dripping from the head. I'm definitely saying this right now. At some point, Clocksworth is going to get his comeuppance. It may not be at Bad Blood. I could not tell you. But we will find out. Next matchup here on paper, it doesn't look like a very interesting matchup. But let me tell you, we have a special matchup next coming Sunday, I should say. As we see 2 competitors from 2 different teams. 2 wacky different teams, I should say, here in the VWF. Definitely not something you would see often, I should say. Taking on each other one-on-one. But this Sunday, they will be facing off in the first ever 6-man elimination tag team match. We got an interesting lineup here for matches next Sunday. And this one is no doubt one of the main ones that I'm looking at. We haven't really talked much about the dynamic duos of the Grand Tour and the creators, the content creators. Well, things are going to get very interesting here within the next 2 weeks. I should definitely say this. Tonight, it'll be James May taking on Pewdiepie one-on-one with both of their tag team partners, I should say trio team partners at ringside. James will have both Richard and Jeremy at ringside, as well as Pewdiepie will have Markiplier and Tyler 1 at ringside. Arata did not pick up the win moments ago. Usagi picked up the win for the second week in a row. Interesting to see what comes out of that, by the way. I'm curious to see if Clocksworth and him will be taking on each other again. That'd be interesting. We'll see. We'll see. That is definitely a match that could end up happening this Sunday, but definitely who knows. But again, before we get into this next one-on-one matchup, it doesn't sound interesting on paper, but this Sunday, one of these three, I should say, two teams will no longer exist in the VWF. At the end of the match next Sunday, we will either see the last of the Grand Tour or we'll see the last of the content creators. This may be the last time you will see either Pewdiepie, Tyler Watt, or Markiplier in action, or James May, Richard Hammond, and Jeremy Clarkson. This Sunday, it all comes down to a 6-man elimination tag team match. Tonight, it's a one-on-one. Nothing at stake here tonight, but next Sunday, a lot is at stake. Send it down the ringside. One-on-one. James, Pewdiepie, you know that this is going to be very, very stressful for these 6-man. Because 3 of these competitors, at the end of next Sunday, will not be involved in the VWF anymore. A win here tonight puts either team in good condition heading forward. And we've seen Pewdiepie in action quite a lot. We've seen Markiplier and Tyler Watt compete against Merriweather and his tag team partners several times, which, by the way, I also want to point this out. Due to the main event last week involving Merriweather and Wolf, who were tag team partners, that duo has also exploded. But at the same time, that has also given Wolf a chance to also team up with Fray and Zimu at Maho Morning. So now Maho Morning has now become a trios stable. Maho Morning was, for the least the time being, a tag team, just a simple tag team. Now it's become a trio stable with the inclusion of Wolfhacker, since Wolfhacker is a part of Gen 2 of Maho Morning. This battle is spilling to the outside. Both tag teams, both trio teams, I should say, about to get involved in some action here. The count's out of 5. Count's out of 6. I don't think either man really care. They know that their jobs are at stake here in the next few weeks. Now Pewdiepie back inside the ring goes May. And this is just one of many storylines that have been building within the last few weeks here in the VWF. Oh, right into the referee goes Pewdiepie. We still got a lot of action left here tonight and a lot of stories still left to be told. Stun gun to the top rope. Obviously, May's partners are having a blast outside. Watch it on. Single leg Boston Crab. Now, we haven't had a 6-man tag team match in the VWF, surprisingly, but we do have a lot of trio stables. So not only will next Sunday, be the first time we see 2 trio teams in action in a 6-man match, but also in an elimination match. That is also very interesting. It's almost Survivor Series-like. It's not 4v4, but it is 3v3 still, so yeah. May still on top of Pewdiepie at the moment offensively. He's looking for the figure 4. And he's got it locked in. We'll see if Pewdiepie taps out here. It's locked in pretty well. Wait a minute. Pewdiepie reversing the pressure. And May forcefully has to break up his own hold as the damage was being done to him. Pewdiepie got him up. He's going down. Down he goes. Powerbomb. Right to the shoulder. Kick to the back. Oh my God. The boots across the head. Knee right to the chest. May. Pewdiepie on the shoulders. Fight back. Nice little reversal there by Felix. Punches across the head. Pewdiepie looking for something here. Oh! The mist! Oh my god! That could do it. I think that might... Oh my god, how did he kick out? What the hell? That was definitely something new. That could definitely be a difference maker in the matchup next Sunday. Suplex, May, cover. Oh! Almost a win. I've seen some very near falls here the last 2 weeks. Definitely makes things very interesting. May. Pile driver spikes Felix on top of his head. Not really seeing the managers, or the partners, I should say, outside getting involved. But I definitely think that's definitely for the better. I definitely think that's for the better. Now May looking for the figure four once more. Felix fought out the first time, but I think a pile driver... I think a pile driver will definitely do some damage. It does. PewDiePie taps. Grand Tour has momentum rolling forward with May picking up the win. Wow. Interestingly, May picks up the win. What does... Nice little gesture. Show of respect. They know it's coming. Unbelievably, this might not be a very one-sided match that we're going to be seeing. I don't know. That's going to be very interesting to see here next week. Next week is going to be very interesting. Again, 3 matches in, and there is a lot to talk about already for next week's Super Show, I should say. The Super Show will have a lot more action in terms of match numbers. We will definitely have, I want to say, 12 matches on the card, so an extra 3 matches. Super Show is a Super Show for a reason. So we're going to be seeing a lot of competitors we haven't seen much of in the last few weeks show up at Bad Blood next week and compete. Like some of these competitors that are going to be competing in this upcoming Fatal 4-Way, might I add, Falls Count Anywhere match. So, anywhere in the arena is a battle to watch. I'll definitely keep my eye on both inside and outside. It's going to be interesting to see how all 4 competitors match up against each other. All 4, by the way, are fighting for the TV title the TV champion, which the champion will be in action in the main event here tonight against Kanae. Interestingly, Reed is not involved in this Fatal 4-Way match, even though he is what I could believe to be the number 1 contender, considering he beat the champion one-on-one clean. Now, I'm not too sure if that's going to be the TV title match that we will see at the Super Show next week. That could be the case. That might not be the case. I have no idea what's that. That's like the only... you know what? I want to say, in terms of the title hunts, we still have a lot to find out because we don't know really who the tag champs are going to be facing, nor the TV title. We don't know who those 2 champions are going to be facing. We will see the tag champs in action here later on against Vinesauce. Nijisanji taking on Vinesauce in a tag team match. But they are not the number 1 contenders officially that I can know, not that I know of. We'll worry about tag champions later. We might have a TV title contender matchup here right now, but as of now, it's just a Fatal 4-Way match. Falls Count Anywhere between Charlie, Chris, Shredi, and Saeki Motonari. Did I mention Falls Count Anywhere? Interestingly, all 4 competitors really do not have any history with each other, so this is going to get very interesting. Everything that we will be seeing in this matchup is just more so not even personal, it's just it's just business. Charlie with a sunset flip powerbomb. Charlie had a nice little win over Motonari last week, so I guess that's the only thing going for this matchup. But Shredi and Chris, I can't tell you why they're in this matchup to begin with, other than they're just in here. Charlie with 2 beautiful high-flying moves, by the way, to Chris. Charlie is definitely, like, up there in terms of the athleticism that we see. At least one of the top athletic competitors here on Renegade. I would love to see a match between him and Astel, just saying, because those two, they know how to fly. I could definitely see a match between those two coming on in the near future, and if so, that's definitely going to be very, very, very interesting. Because we saw earlier, Astel loves to fly, and as we just saw earlier, Charlie loves to fly. Shredi, nice little moonsault inside the ring. He'll go for the cover. This is the downside to having a false count anywhere match. Don't get too distracted outside or even inside, because the fall can literally count anywhere. Oh, he's swinging a head scissors by Chris. It's this Motonari on the outside, nearly driving the head to the steps. And now, false count anywhere. This could be the end. We saw Felix tap out not too long ago. Uh-oh. Oh, Motonari nearly tapped out there. All 4 outside the ring. Ow! Back first goes Shredi. I think this is the best spot to be honest, in this kind of matchup. The ring is a very small place compared to this gigantic arena where the fall can count. DDT right to the floor. Charlie down might... Oh, no. Chris fought out of... Or broke that up, I should say. Face first into the barricade for his efforts. Uh-oh. Oh. Shredi, I think, went for another DDT. Countered. Chris. Oh, powerbomb. Again, lots of big moves on the floor. That does a lot of damage. This matchup, even if it's a fatal 4-way, might not last very long with how much these competitors are taking damage on the floor. Two-hand choke. Oh, critical fought out of that. Again, the match with the duo with the most history of this fatal 4-way are fighting right now on the outside. As I had a match last week, which Charlie ended up winning. Submission hold on the inside of the ring. Quickly broken up. Keeping an eye on both battles. Charlie, I think, tried to go for another moonsault, but I think he hit that. It's hard to tell. Chris to the top. Oh, 450 splash. Charlie, head scissors on the outside. Chris with a cover. Almost a win. If any one of these 4 competitors has a match at the Super Show next week, they are gonna have some good momentum rolling forward with a win here tonight. Moonsault by Chris to Shredi on the inside. Shredi coming back. Missed with Chris blocked the dropkick, I should say. Now all 4 are back inside the ring. Northern Light suplex from Chris. Chris with Shredi. Dumps to the outside. Now out of the ring goes Chris. Charlie with a cover on Motonari. Gets a 2. Can he get a 3? No. They almost pulled out another win over top of Motonari, which that would have probably meant that those two would have been probably fighting at the Super Show next week with the history that they have. The short history, I should say. Dump to the outside of the ring. All 4. Never mind. Shredi and Chris now fight back inside the ring. The referee's got a very big task ahead of him. Big forearm to the head there. What's Shredi going for now? Oh, he was going for something big, but I think Motonari distracted him. Oh, missed with a drop kick. Choke slam. Got it. Critical in trouble. Cover. Critical in trouble. 2 count. Shredi off the ropes. Missed with the knee. Motonari looking for... Oh, he was looking for that bomb. Oh, wait a minute. Charlie with a counter. Only gets a 1 count for his efforts. Chris and Shredi fight to the outside. Oh! Oh, Charlie missed with that head scissors. Super kick to the outside. Chris falls. Cover on the outside. Can Chris steal one? No! Almost. Almost. Step up Hurricane Rana by Charlie from in the laying down position, by the way. Interesting. Salida del Sol, that's what won him the match last week. Can it win him the match this week? Cover, Charlie. Shredi, oh, wasn't even able to break it up. Motonari kicked out, which would have been possibly a 2 count. Big headbutt. Shredi with Chris on the outside. Pedigree. Face first, down goes Chris. Into a cover. Motonari, can he be quick? Quick enough, breaks it up. Possibly could have been a 3 count. I believe would have been a 3 count had the referee read there in time. Knee to the spine. Into the steps goes Shredi. All 4 are now outside the ring. Again, a very good place to be in terms of if you want to win the match or not. We'll see what happens here. Shredi in trouble outside the ring, but inside, Charlie trying to sweep the leg. Does. Oh, SL DDT. Shredi again with control outside. Snap suplex. Charlie with a cover. Motonari in trouble. Only a 1 count still. That's kind of surprising. Especially with all this damage done to the outside. Thought Motonari would have at least taken enough damage to maybe have a 2, maybe a 3 count for Charlie on that predicament. No. Oh my god. There was I think a scoop slam. I think that looked painful for Shredi. And then the sidewalk slam. Crossarm breaker. Shredi could tap out. Charlie's down. Motonari taking the long route to get there. Well, is it enough time? Can Shredi fight out? Well, Chris lets go of the hold, more likely. Oh, big boot missed. Uh-oh. Choke slam. Bam! Down goes Chris. Everybody's ganging up on Chris. That is very interesting. Oh my god. Oh, Chris tried to fight back though. He's doing pretty well for himself, doing so in the process. Now Charlie and Motonari fight again. For the time being. Uh-oh. The 2 content creators fight on the outside, leaving the 2 VTubers inside the ring. Uh-oh. Shredi. Snap suplex. Slid del Sol outside. Look out. Whoa. Oh, wait a minute. Charlie again with a cover. Oh! Motonari. Where did that come from? With a cover. Can he get it? He does! Whoa! What a win! Oh my god! Unbelievably, Motonari snuck the win out. I think, I don't know if they'll show the replay. I was distracted by the battle outside. I think Shredi was trying to go for a stomp of some sort, and Motonari reversed it into a cutter from out of nowhere. There's the super kick on the outside. Well timed with the music, by the way. That almost got Chris to win. And I mean, very close to win. There's Shredi pedigree on the outside. They won't show the replay of how he won, but my god. Oh my god. That was quite the way to get a victory. That may have been one of the best ways to get a victory, especially of tonight. Holy crap. Definitely a very, very interesting turn of events there. Wow. I mean, wow. Oh my god. That just brought on like a whole different level of chaos that I did not expect. That's what I love about those Fatal 4-Way matches, especially if they're Falls Count Anywhere. Hell, I think when we have those kinds of matches, they need to be more often Falls Count Anywhere, because that's why I love those matches. There's so much action going on, it's impossible to just call one bit of action. Next up on the match card, though, we have ourselves a nice little one-on-one match, possibly a must-win for Taka. As we saw the last few weeks, Taka and Yagoo have actually started a small rivalry together as they battle for the #1 contendership spot over Kuzuha's World Championship. Now, Kuzuha does have a bit of interest in Mr. Money in the Bank, which we'll see in action here momentarily. Mr. Money in the Bank, Taka tried to get the World Championship in the same process. That'd be very interesting to see Mr. Money in the Bank also be the World Champion himself. That's very intriguing. That could happen. But in order for that to happen, Taka must win this match, and I think Yagoo must lose his match. Either that, or Kuzuha might already have a decision known. World title is almost set in stone, I want to say, with Taka being in line for the #1 contendership spot. But Yagoo did end up beating Kuzuha last week, so it's very interesting to say the least. We'll send it down to the ringside. Taka versus Hanasaki. Interestingly, though, Hanasaki is, well, most famously known in the VWF as having, I should say, being the one person that was involved in the one and only squash match here on Renegade, which is a most famous clip of mine that I will probably show off on YouTube eventually. Ironically, against Yagoo. So that happened quite a while ago, though, and as of right now, as we're seeing Hanasaki, he's kind of improved himself as he's going up against possibly the #1 contender for the World Championship, and he's doing really well for himself. We don't have the World Champion in action here tonight, obviously, to prevent him from getting injured, because we've saw in the past, Taka was injured in his Money in the Bank ladder match. So I think Kuzuha's trying to take that route as he does not want to be injured as well. Taka now in control. Nice little spike DDT. Cover. Not even a 1 count. Not even a 1. Springboard. Miss with a crossbody. Now Hanasaki in control. They're fighting on the apron. Uh-oh. Watch your back. Uh-oh. Ow! Back suplex to the apron. We'll see what happens here. Oh, Taka. Nice little slap there on the outside. Scoop slam. Nice. Very basic scoop slam. A shot right to the head. There's the arm. Taka now. Sidewalks. Backbreaker, I should say. Almost had a sidewalk slam, but it was a backbreaker. Hanasaki, though, fighting back. Nice little elbow. Missed with a chop. Kick. Taka. In control. Bam! Huge suplex to the floor. And again, the shots rain down. Kick to the side of the head. Hanasaki now with a kick to the back. Hanasaki in control on the outside. Can Taka tap out here? No, he does not. Uh-oh. Hanasaki still in control. Spinebuster and a cover. Quick cover. Quick on the attack. Quick on the cover. But Taka quick with a kick out. Taka in trouble. Hanasaki. This is very good. This is a very good sign for Kusaha if he's going up against Taka. Oh my god, what a head scissors. Head first into the barricade. We're fighting into the timekeeper's area. To continue on with my point, Taka is definitely not going to be at 100%. And if Kusaha's not wrestling tonight, well, it's going to be very easy for Kusaha to retain his title against Mr. Money in the Bank. It's just, interestingly, I think Kusaha's also not fighting tonight, and maybe a fear that Taka may even cash in on Renegade. I don't know how aggressive Taka wants to be with that Money in the Bank. I don't know if he wants to buy his time or not. Because he is a former world champion, by the way. So him getting back the world championship is something that he is looking to get quickly. I don't know if he wants to use that Money in the Bank briefcase at this very, moment. If he loses, because he is still very high up in the rankings. That is very, 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 very high possibility that Taka might have a few more rematches for the World Championship in the future that does not involve the briefcase. Bam! Boot across the head. Uh-oh. Right when Taka had the match won. Champ's music's playing. Where is he? Where is he? Interesting. Taka took way too long in distraction to Kusaha. And Hanasaki kicked out of what would have been the win. Now Taka goes for it again, and he misses. Oh my god. Taka, though, trying to keep on offense. Oh my god, another big boot right across the skull. Uh-oh, Hanasaki. Up on the shoulders, powerbomb. Nice little counter. Uh-oh. The distraction by the champion might cost Taka. Bam! The knees across the spine. Hanasaki quick to the cover. That might do it. The distraction may give him the W here tonight. No, it does not. Almost. Very close. That was very close. Oh, wait. He's going for it again. Oh, if he hits this again, it's definitely a win here. Here it goes again. Got it! Kusaha, take notes, go for the back. Because it got Hanasaki the win here tonight. Interestingly, a distraction by the champion. I almost say the champion's got Taka in his sights. Wow. There's the first one. But then we see right here, Taka took way too long and tried to go for the cover. And ultimately, Hanasaki kicked out of what would have been an easy 3 for Taka. And we see here, knees across this back. It didn't happen once. It had to happen twice. Taka will definitely not be at 100% going into Bad Blood. Here we see the second attempt at that. That ultimately got Hanasaki the much-needed W. Very interesting. A big win by Hanasaki, though. That definitely really helps him in the rankings. He really needed that. But that W's also got a very big asterisk next to it, thanks to Kusaha and Taka. Mostly due to Kusaha's distraction. Is that definitely would have been a win for Taka had Kusaha not distracted him. I feel the way that Hanasaki was down for what would have been, I want to say, like a 10 count. If UFC had their way here, that would have been, that kick to the head would have been a 10 count TKO. That would have been it, but no. So we know what the world title picture might be like. It might be a triple threat match, depending on if Yagoo wins to get Semasan. But who knows? Who knows what that'll show? We know a little bit about the world title hunt. We might know something about the television title hunt. As we'll see the champ in action later on. It'll either be Saeki Motonari facing off against Saegusa Akina in a one-on-one match, or we might see Reed poke his nose in the main event and possibly stir the pot up. Because again, Reed beat Saegusa, the television champ, by the way, one-on-one, clean. A couple episodes of Renegade ago, and ever since then, I think Reed has been on the path to a television championship shot. All he has to really do is, I guess, just make it next Sunday, I guess. So we somewhat know the two title hunts, both of them being singles. The tag team hunts, that's a little bit of a different story. We got a lot of tag teams in action here in the VWF, and obviously one of them being the tag champs, Nijisanji. They'll be going up against Vinesauce here. Vinny and Joel, they'll be facing off in a tag team match here momentarily. I think with a win here tonight by Vinny and Joel, I think they might have a shot at the tag team champions coming next Sunday. Don't know exactly that story just quite yet. There's a lot of tag teams going after tag team champions, but I feel like we're also going to be losing one of those said title contenders next Sunday as well, at least temporary, because of that 6-man elimination tag match between Grand Tour and the Creators that we saw earlier. One of those teams is going to be gone. We'll see what happens here in the future, but for now, tag champs in action against Vinny and Joel from Vinesauce. We saw a tag team match open the show here tonight, and it was a very good one for a couple different reasons. Riaz, nice little start there for Riaz. It's Riaz and I want to say Leda for some reason. I don't know why I was thinking about that. I'll just say Ugi. The Yugi and Riaz, the current tag champions right now. That's all German there by Riaz. Now working on the shoulder. Nice little stomp. Fun fact, by the way, for those new to the VWF, on Velocity, we also have 2 singles championships and a tag team championship. The tag team champions, also Nijisanji. Also from Nijisanji EN branch, by the way. Very, very coincidental. Nijisanji won the tag team champions back at Money in the Bank, which was I want to say a mega show, considering it involved both Renegade and Velocity. And the current tag champs on Velocity, Fianna and Palmu, they won their tag team champions at the last Velocity Super Show, Double or Nothing, against 4V, who will probably see one of those two teams, if not both, in action here later tonight. T-bone, a nice little T-bone suplex there from Vinny. Again, a good showing here tonight. We'll put Vinesauce in contention for the tag team champions heading into next week's Super Show. I'm gonna move my microphone just a little bit more this way. Joel gets tagged in. This is the first time we're seeing Joel in action here tonight. And he'll start off big. What a springboard DDT. Yuki with a nice little delayed vertical suplex. Got it. Now, Velocity will not be a part of that Super Show next week, but the next Super Show that we have scheduled, which doesn't really have a name, it's just another Super Show. That will be taking place with both brands being involved. So both Renegade and Velocity will have their own little mega show again. Last one of those was Money in the Bank, which we returned on that. Returned from a brief hiatus. Now, don't to the outside goes the tag champs. And now, both Vinny and Joel to the outside of the ring, but I think Joel thinks twice about attacking the champ. Oh my god, the stomp across the chest. That'll do some damage. Into the barricade goes Vinny. Vinny from behind. Into the corner, and Joel gets tagged back in. Both trading a nice little shoulder tackle. Oh! Youch! Oh, the knee across the skull. Joel will tag out, and Riaz will tag out. Yuki back in the match. Oh. Now, Yuki has probably some well-built shoulders. Probably the best-built shoulders in all of Renegade. So that move, that does a lot. That does a lot more damage than, let's say, somebody built the size of Vinny or Joel can do. Yuki in control. He's got him up. Vinny fights out. Oh, Vinny almost looked for something there. Out of the ring. Now Vinny in trouble. Again, fighting on the apron. Watch your back. Ow! Back suplex to the apron. The inside of the ring is not very soft. It's very hard to hit. The floor is definitely a hard place to land, but the worst place to land, especially on your back, is the apron. And also the steps, by the way, and also the steps. Especially because those steps are very, very much steel, and anybody who has hit the edge of any sort of steel things, you know that is not very good to hit, especially if you got some velocity on your said fall. Yuki not quick to get back into the ring. And he makes it in just in time. Nice little gut-wrench. Nice little gut-wrench power slam there. Knee across the head. Vinny in control so far. He's going to go. And I think tag out to Joel. Yes, he does. Oh, Yuki, though. Back in control. Belly to back. Nice little belly to back suplex there. Face first into the corner. Riaz gets tagged back in. Now worked on the shoulder. Oh, Joel quick on reverse. Oh my god, outside the ring goes Riaz. Oh, Joel fighting 2-on-1. Back suplex goes Yuki. Riaz, though, 2-on-1 assault. Wait a minute. Joel is really keeping this 2-on-1 assault in favor of him somehow. For the time being. Oh, that's going to stop it dead in tracks. Ow. Face first into the ring post. Now Ria's back inside the ring, and so is Joel. Let's see who gets back on offense now. Joel dragging it back into his corner. And Vinny gets tagged in. That's a good tag team action here tonight. Little back body drop. Nice little combination right there. Takes down Riaz for the time being. Vinny looking to swing him around and does so. Oh, he's doing it for a while. Wow. I'll take the win right out of him. But it's not enough to bring him down for the count. Kind of figured so. I didn't think it would be enough. I think Yuki thought the same thing too, which is why he didn't come in and try to break it up. Very back and forth between these two teams. Not one necessarily in full control. Joel gets tagged back in. Immediately goes to the cover. You can try to get in time. He does. Nice. Saves the match. Springboard. And he connects with Yuki. Don't know if that was his initial target, but he connected. Riaz, oh, you got to watch out for Riaz. Drags it back over to his corner. Smart move. Uh-oh. Playing possum. Joel with the cover. Yuki quick in. Quick to break it up, too. Don't know if that would have done anything big, like win them the match, but it definitely surprised both me and Yuki. And maybe even Riaz. Boom. That's a lariat. And again, Riaz not allowing them to attack the lower side of his body. Now Yuki gets tagged back in. Joel in trouble. Out of the ring he goes. It's a good match so far tonight. This is actually pretty good. Oh, what a shot. Go for a gut wrench. Oh my god. Gut wrench powerbomb. Cover. Vinny able to break it up. From behind. Vinny gets sent. Out of the ring he goes. Bye-bye. Yuki, really good strength there. Gorilla press into a knee right to the chest. Now out of the ring goes Joel. Again, the stomp to the shoulder. Oh my god. Again, back first into the steps. Oh, nice little submission hold here. But the fall does not count anywhere. Joel fighting out. Well, competitors not really wanting to get back in the ring as quickly as I thought they would. From below. Oh my god. Try to go for a forearm on the outside. That missed. Yuki with him in a suplex position, looking for a delayed suplex. Hit once before. And he hits it again. He does. This time on the floor. Joel looking to tag. He got it. Vanny gets tagged back in. Oh, right to the head. Big uppercut there. Vinny to the top rope. Yuki getting out of the way. Vinny tried it still and he missed. Side slam takes down Riaz. Can he come back? Oh, he missed with that drop kick. That running, looked like a running knee. Couldn't really tell. It still missed either way. Back onto the top rope. Vinny could be one big move away from winning this match. Oh, Reyes fought out of it, though. Wait a minute. Reyes still in control. And again, back to the outside we go. Reyes going for the back suplex on the apron. Again. Not the best place to lay it if you are in a situation where the back is going to be in a play. Just saying. Astel neckbreaker takes down Vinny on the outside. And the shots keep raining down. Oh my god, a lariat to the outside. We have never had a match end in a count out in all of the VWF. I'm not saying that this might be the first, but that is just something I am just quickly pointing out. Joel gets tagged back in. Just with the chop. Reyes in control. Down goes Joel, and Yuki gets tagged back in. It's a very long tag team match, but I expected it after, well, these tag team matches definitely do not take a short amount of time. Vinny quick to be tagged back in. Another belly to back suplex from Yuki. Headbutt. Goes up. Back suplex. Cover. Oh. Yuki looking for more. Looking for the kill. Oh, he went for it a second time, and Vinny countered it. Should have went for the first time. Underhook suplex. That first one should have been a cover. That was a mental mistake by Yuki. Oh, and he is... Oh. Yuki just... That was maybe a very... I don't know if that would have won them the match, because I think Joel may have came in and broken it up in time, but I definitely would have said, like, I would have covered him in that situation. And if it didn't work the first time, go for it the second time. That's what he should have done. Instead of trying to go for two straight, he should have went for cover, and if it didn't work the first time, go for it a second. Because now Vinny is in control, and now all of Vinesauce is back in control, and they could have had the match lost if you could just wait for the cover instead of going right back to it. Oh, there's, I think, a running knee, if not a clothesline. I could not tell. Oh, that's a running knee. Good God, if I've ever seen that. Cover. Ah, good ring awareness. Good ring awareness there by Yuki. Uh-oh. Spinebuster. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, we missed it. Woo! That would have been game over. That would have been game over. Reyes down on the floor. A super kick. That would have been game over. Joel again counters. This is so back and forth. I cannot believe that this match is going on as long as it has. It takes one more big shot, and it's possibly game over. It's possibly in case the partner does not come in and break it up in time. Back at it again, working on the shoulder. Vinny now in control. Snake Eyes. And Joel will quickly get tagged back in. So notice a lot of these tag teams are quick. Oh. And so kind of there by Yuki. Some tag teams are very quick with their strategy of tagging in and out. Sometimes it's very quick. Sometimes it's like, it takes them a while. Inverted atomic drop. Joel still in control. telegraphed the strikes and now able to stay in control. The back suplex there. If Vinesauce weren't the #1 contenders heading into the Super Show next week, even if they lose here tonight, they're #1 contenders in my book. They're really being resilient, and they're really keeping up with the tag champs tonight. Oh, God. Oh, my God. Jeez, that's 2 sidewalk backbreakers. And a deadlift. Oh, he's going for a deadlift gorilla press. Nice. Yuki's still in control, and he quickly fights out to tag in Arias, who obviously hasn't taken as much damage compared to his partner. Oh, Vinny countered. Another side slam. Now Joel gets tagged back in. Bam! Well, I spoke too soon. That was a knee across the skull. Yuki able to break it up, though. I don't know if that would have been game over, but it definitely would have been a huge momentum starter for Joel. Now Joel, once again, fighting 2-on-1. That might cost him. Yuki's not the legal man. Riaz is. What is Yuki thinking? Again, Joel trying to fight 2-on-1. Riaz. Nice little takedown. Joel can really work himself into a 2-on-1 assault and kind of make it work from what I've seen. Every once in a while, it doesn't look very good for him, but then he somehow turns it around. That's what I've noticed. Yuki in control. Very back and forth. I would say that we're nearing the end of this match. We got to be. All 4 competitors have taken some licks of punishment. And even with the quick tags, I still think we are nearing the end here. Well, we might be. Riaz looking for big here. Nope, got nothing. No! Joel tried to go for big and also got nothing. Uh-oh. Chicken wing. Crossface. Oh, Vinny was able to break it up just in the nick of time. Oh, wait, cover. Still cover. Still cover. Vinny, cover. Got it. Oh, he was super close to the 3. Vinny almost didn't see it in time. Oh, my God. Look out from behind. Oh, no, no. Vinny. Wait. Vinny's not the legal man. Oh, he knows that. I think that was a waste. Why would you do that, Riaz? Again, another mental mistake, but this time from Riaz, all right. Another submission hold. The triangle lock, but why? Vinny's not the legal man. Oh, what an uppercut. This time to the legal man. German suplex. Looking for a nice little knee from the middle rope. Now Yuki gets tagged in. One of the longest match so far tonight, by far. Cross arm breaker. Joel's taking a lot of punishment. Does he give up here on the cross heartbreaker? Vinny sees it. He's trying to break it up. Abayuki lets go of it anyways. Again, a 2-on-1 assault for Joel. Uh-oh. Spinebuster. Joel hit that on Yuki earlier. That is a receipt if I've ever seen one. Definitely the longest match for tonight. Wrenching on the arm. Another submission hold. Vinny tries to break it up. Oh, that was so close. Yuki was able to stop Vinny from breaking it up, but Rhea still let go of the hold. But the two of them fighting on the outside leads to these two fighting one-on-one. In favor of the champions, by the way. One big move by Rhea. Oh, wait a minute. Joel is in control. One big move by anybody and this match could be over. In this situation, but will they do it? Will anybody hit their big move? Joel to the top rope. They're getting very feisty on the outside. Look out from below. Oh my god, look out from below. Oh my god, look out from below. Joel hitting a drop kick while Reyes tried to stop him and hit his own arm. And pick up the win. Holy shit. What a match. What a ending. What an ending. Again, if Vinesauce wasn't the #1 contenders before this match, they are now. They gotta be. They gotta be.
Here are your winners, the United Kingdom.
Wow. That drop kick from behind really knocked out the champ. And I also do think as well, the way that the other two were fighting, both Yuki and Vinny, the way that they were fighting on the outside, that may have caused a bigger factor in the thick of things. Because nobody was able to break up that pinfall. I don't know what was going on. I don't know who was in control of that last battle on the outside, but that was very interesting, no doubt about it. Now then, we are looking at 3 more matchups here on this last episode of Renegade before the Super Show. 2 competitors going one-on-one with, I don't want to say championship implications, I guess, but it's just more so the fact that Semasan is looking to rebound after the very great matchup between him and Vinny, the other Vinny, I should say, last week. That is highlighted and actually posted onto the YouTube channel. Will be uploaded, I should say, in a little while. By the time you're watching this, it will be already uploaded on YouTube. And Yagoo got a nice little win over the champion, the world champion, I should say, last week. So now these two will meet one-on-one. Let's see if they can also have a great showing here tonight. Let's see if Semasan can be involved in 2 spectacular matches in a row. Semasan on offense to start things off. Try to stick with the strikes. Yagoo a bit taller than Semasan, but definitely not a size disadvantage here for Sema. Not that I think of. Bam! The knee dropped to the head. Now remember, Semasan is also going for the World Championship. He used to be going for the Television Champion. Now he's not. And so the moonsault, Semasan quickly to the cover. Yagoo obviously not going to give up that easily. It's only a 1 count there. Semasan to the top rope. He's looking. He's looking. He's looking. Bam! Knees driven across the throat of Yagoo. Now the head taking some punishment. Now the neck area taking some punishment. Semasan dominating Yagoo here in the early going in this match. Oh, as soon as I say that, the immediate announcer jinx. Dumped to the floor goes Yagoo. The back of the head may have hit the steps, maybe. Semasan working on the legs. Oh my god. Now again, back to the head. Oh, Yagoo, quick to be showing some color. The same color as the vest of Semasan. Semasan is really taking that loss to heart, and you know that he is, considering if you remember, also, ooh, right to the barricade. Remember from the final moments of that said matchup between him and Vinny last week, the other Vinny, not the one that we saw moments ago from Vinesauce, but the other Vinny, Phoenixville. Sema did not take that loss very, very kindly. Vinny offered a show of respect. Semasan declined it. So you definitely know that Semasan's mentality heading into this match is it is a must-win for him, no doubt about it. And he's being very aggressive here from what I'm seeing. I mean, nobody really can get on this much offense against Yagoo unless it's Kuzaha. Uh-oh. From behind. Nope, Yagoo with a counter. Oh. Nice little drives the knee across the other knee. Yagoo to the middle rope. Point blank range. And misses. I should be surprised, but I've seen worse. Maybe a suplex coming. Semasan. Oh, delayed vertical suplex. Probably taking signs from the last match. Nice. Semasan to the top rope. And hit a moonsault. Cover. 2.5. Semasan trying to avenge his loss in a huge way. Imagine winning against the person who also beat the champion. That would be pretty big. I would say that'd be pretty huge going into next week and beyond. Nice little back suplex. Takes down Yagoo. Yagoo in trouble. He's gonna need to fight out of this. He does. Woo! Semasan looking for the pedigree, and he almost had it. May ended up winning against Pewdiepie earlier. So the team of Grand Tour is set up pretty big for next week's Super Show. But do keep in mind that match is still elimination. So even if one pinfall happens for a team, it's not the win. They have to do it 3 more times. Or 2 more times, necessarily, in that situation. Now, they're both fighting on the floor. Again, these two are. And Yagoo has been really good on the outside part of the ring. At least in this matchup. Whereas Semasan, definitely kind of the opposite. We are nearing the semi-main event. This is their third to last match for tonight. We just got done witnessing Vinesauce pick up the win over the tag champions. In a very good but very long match. There's a lariat. Oh, now both competitors are now showing signs of what we're going to be seeing here on Sunday from their head. Again, Yagoo's doing really good for himself outside the ring. Unfortunately, this is not a Falls Count Anywhere match, so he can't really win out here with that. Semasan's been really good inside. Again, every time they fight on the outside and they get past a 5, I'm expecting one of these times we're going to get a count out. We have not had a count out in the VWF, thankfully. But I fear that at one point we are. Oh. Well, we really won't get a count out, especially in that situation. The opponent's not really wanting count out victories, which again, I don't blame them. So that's 6-man tag team elimination. We'll have one team. Yes. The loser of that match, gone from the VWF. Basically, that whole team, all 3 competitors gone. The winner gets to stay. Loser, they leave. It's basically a loser leaves town match. But on steroids because it's 3 losers leave town match. That is a pretty big deal because we've seen a lot of people come and go in the VWF, but not because of a match. Also, Spinebuster from Semasan. Again, another 2.5 for Semasan. He's gotten very close so many times, both this match and last week. And he's going to try it again. It took him 2 attempts to get a pedigree going. Can he get it here again? And no. Again, Yagoo with a counter. Just can't keep the big man down. You just can't keep the big man down. Coming from behind. Yagoo. Death drop. Cover. And no. 2.5. Again, near fall after a near fall. Oh, he's looking for it a second time. If he couldn't get it with a 2.5 this time, here we go. Goes for a second time. Damn. Hit it the second time. Yagoo death drop. Twice in a row. This time with a W. Yagoo with a nice little win. That's his second in a row. Another instance where we have a second in a row. Second win in a row being picked up over a guy with a second loss in a row. Again, show of respect. Interesting. Interesting. That's interesting. I say that because last week, Vinny tried to show Semasan respect for his win, and Semasan declined that one. This week, Semasan shows respect to Yagoo, and after his loss. Interesting. At this point, I'm saying that's more interesting than the semi-main event. This is a very big callback to all the way back to the debut episode of Renegade, where I introduced the idea of me not commentating my own matches. Sounds more realistic than I probably should do that, right? I'm gonna call my own match for this first time just because I enjoy calling the matches more than being in the matches, which is why this is statistically my first match, both on pay-per-view, whatever, I don't say pay-per-view, on a Super Show or Renegade. This is the first match that I'm competing in since November 2021. It has been that long. Last few weeks, we have seen the team of Seth and Takeshi fighting on all-comers. Last week, we saw Seth and Takeshi take on Fray and Simu from My Home Morning. This week, though, it is very much more different. Not because of just me being involved in the matchup for the first time in God knows how long, but Simu is not being accompanied by the ring by his tag team partner, instead his rival? Question mark? Both competitors tonight will have a manager at ringside. I will have Seth at ringside here tonight, but Simu will also have a manager at ringside too to accompany him in Shoto. This is like a storyline that has been building ever since the Money in the Bank qualifying match, but I won't get into that right now because these two are set. Simu and Shoto, I should say, will be set to face off one-on-one, I would think, one-on-one at the Super Show next week. But tonight, one-on-one, Simu and Wyatt. First match in God knows how long. Let's see what I have to do. And I get taken down with a spine buster. I'm going to be a bit more biased in this matchup. For obvious reasons. There's a power bomb. Bam! Nice. Nice. I think I'm going to turn off the commentary side. I'm just going to be a little bit more biased on my end. I'm super curious what the relationship between Simu and Shoto is on the outside, not gonna lie. Simu has been on a mean streak as of the last few weeks, too. Kick to the back. Another one. Why is it always my back that gets damaged? I don't know. To the top. Simu is a high flyer. Oh, God. I figured. Kick out. Kick out. Kick. Thank you. Obviously, I'm going to be a bit more biased towards myself for obvious reasons. Nice. Okay. I am also a high flyer. There we go. Come on. This is definitely what I like to see. This is, by the way, nothing personal here. I'm just wanting wins. I'm just wanting wins here. Any means necessary. Thankfully, this is a one-on-one match and not a tag team match. I don't think I could sit through another 10-minute tag team match. What was the crowd chanting earlier? I have no idea. That was a weird sound. Come on. Rolling Thunder. Yeah. 3 count. Give me a 3. I said a 3 count, not a 1. Whatever. I'm even like more so surprised that it's not even Wolf coming out to help Simu, because again, Wolf Hacker is now a part of Maho Morning, both in the stable and whatnot, but like, alright. Oh. Ow. Oh my God, that was a lot of hang time. Kick out. Thank you. Shit. Okay, we're good. No, we're not. No, we're not. No, we're not. Ow. Oh, come on. Ow. Oh, here I go. Whoop! That should do it. Never mind. Nice. Come on. Animal Sunrise. Yeah. Yes. Woo. First match since November. First win since November. Let's go. Oh, man. All right, cool. Last week, NITRE ended up losing against Simu and Fray in a tag team match last week. Oh, not this week. That felt good. There's something oddly satisfying about watching myself win a match. Even if it's at the expense of somebody that is like a real good friend. Nothing personal.
Here is your winner, the prototype, Wyatt. Nate.
Well, I'm definitely showing my color on the head. Ironic because of the Super Show name. Whoa. All right, well, that's the semi-main event down. Nice little callback to roots there, if I do say so myself. Now we'll see what... Again, I'm more so surprised that none of the managers outside the ring did anything. They did nothing. They're kind of useless, but I can understand why a lot of those matches really don't happen. Alright, main event time here tonight. Well, main event for Renegade. We still got Velocity to go through later. Which hopefully won't be as long. I obviously don't want it to be super long. Hold on. Hold on. Okay. So our main event here for tonight sees the television champion in action. We'll see Saegusa taking on Kanae, which I believe Kanae is also a contender for the title. I want to say he is a world champ. I'm surprised that it's a TV title versus world contender instead of like TV title versus TV title hunter slash whatever you want to call it. It's interesting, but that's how the main event decided to book itself. We still have to question whether or not the television champion will have a person colliding at the Super Show or not, but we'll find out maybe in this main event. If not, that'll be a question mark left for Sunday, next Sunday. Main event time. Television champion taking on Kanae. One-on-one. The size difference is quite immaculate. Saegusa sent over the top. We're going to see another backbreaker. Oh, wait, no. This one's even worse. Ow! A spike DDT. Oh, what a knee to the head. Again, I think that head is really going to take a lot of day. I don't know who is going to be in contention for the television champion. There's a lot of, like, outcomes where it's like, they're not going to be 100% going into the match. The World Championship hunt, we will see the contender in Taka, what I think will be Taka, considering Kuzuha distracted him earlier, which I guess meant that he set his sights on him as the #1 contender. Taka's not going to be at 100%, so that'll probably mean that Kuzuha will have a better advantage of winning the match. And in this situation, either both competitors from the television champion are not going to be at 100% if it's somebody that we have already seen tonight. Or the champion's not going to be at 100%. Either way, it is not looking very good for the champion heading into the next Sunday for the television championship. Especially with moves like that being dumped from high to low. That is not very... That's not going to keep you at 100%, if I can say so myself. Bam! That's a straight forearm shot to the head there. Kanae has been on a losing streak as of like the last few times that I have seen him on Renegade, so... Definitely a win here tonight will definitely put him up in a very higher spot, depending on where he's currently at. Nice little takedown there by Saegusa. Now he's looking for a nice little calf crusher. He's won with this move many times. Oh, not able to lock it in for a long time. Uh-oh, Kanae. Twist of fate. Got it. Cover. Only a 2 count. Only a 2 count. High above. Swanton. That connects. Another cover. Oh, 2 3/4. That time. There's the headbutt. Saegusa. Nice little neck breaker. Springboard. He missed that mark. Saegusa is a small contender here tonight. But he's really trying to make it work for him. Boot across the head. Another boot. Oh, he's going out of the ring. It's a very dangerous spot to be if you are his opponent. Forearm. No! Sidesteps by Kanae. There's another swinging neck breaker. Atomic drop. Ooh, what a forearm. Right to the head. Straight chop. Now with the champ in the ropes. Cover. Still only a 2 count. Champion's taking a lot of punishment, but it's still in it. Top rope. Swanton. Ooh, this time champion gets the knees up just in the nick of time. Oh, still. Nigh on control. No, not for very long. Oh my god. Spiked onto the head. Once more to the outside. Forearm. Got it. Had to twist his body to reach him, but he reached him. Saegusa with the cover. Not the win. Going for the calf crusher once more. Couldn't lock it in the first time. Can he lock it in this time? He wrenches back. This might be over. No. Again, cannot lock it in. Having a lot of trouble working on that leg. It's a much bigger leg to work with than what he's probably used to. Bam. Speaking of those said legs, they drive right to the chest. Uh-oh, here comes another twist of fate. Nope, Saegusa counters. And with a kick of his own. Saegusa. Oh, he was looking for something big, I would assume. The counter into a DDT. Kanae back on top. Pretty good main event. Pretty back and forth. Can't tell who's going to win. Another fist drop to the head. This time, Saegusa showing more red on his head than the hair. A chop, a punch, a second. Got a suplex in as well. The amount of headshots that I've seen today, my head's even starting to hurt. There we go. Kanae back to the top rope. Maybe looking for Swanton. 3rd time's the charm. No! Saegusa again counters that move. Knows that if Kanae hits it, it's going to put him away real quick. Also a backbreaker there, but Kanae is still on top. Oh, not for very long. Forearm chart doesn't connect all of it, but enough. Kanae again getting rained on in the head. Outside, forearm hit once. Can it hit it from very afar? Look out, look out. God, no it didn't. Just missed it. He just barely missed that target. I think Kanae's got this match won. Saegusa's been making way too many mistakes, and Kanae is making great work of him so far. He hits one more Swanton or a Twist of Fate right here. Got it. I think it's over. I think it's over. It is. Kanae picks up the win in the main event. What a match. Hard loss by the champ, but he's still He's got that to show. I think we found our answer. I think it's going to be Reed and Saegusa. You definitely know. Saegusa's not going to be at 100%. Sum up the last two matches. Yes, I did end up winning the semi-main event, I should say. I ended up winning against Simu. Pretty nice handily, by the way. And we just saw Saegusa eat another loss from Kanae, but bigger story is that Saegusa has a bigger challenge ahead of him heading this Sunday, as he looks to take on Reed for the television champion. Renegade's got a lot of action coming in the next few weeks. Next Sunday, indeed. We'll see if they can rack up more wins in the next few weeks. I think me and Simu are not done fighting, but I did pick up that W over top of him in the semi-main event, which I'm definitely proud to say. Felt good. Felt good to see. Lots of good action here, though. That opening tag team match, I gotta say, was definitely really good. If I had to pick match of the night, I'd probably say it was the opening match. That's just my opinion. But we will have a few moments here to rest up, especially my voice. As we will be looking to go into Velocity. We'll see what Velocity has. Nothing really special with Velocity tonight. They won't be a part of the Super Show next week. But Velocity is still Velocity, and I'm still looking forward to commentating that here real quick. But yeah, heading forward before we wrap things up and get into a nice little break before Velocity. Set things up for that. Heading into next week, we will be seeing 3 title matches and a trio leaving the VWF. And we will also be seeing a couple good rivalry matches, in my opinion. Well, we will be seeing Fray and Malcolm Bell being in the ring alone, one-on-one, for the first time ever. So that'll be interesting. A very heated rivalry between those two, considering the history. We will see Simu taking on Shoto one-on-one, more than likely. I could be wrong. I hope that I'm wrong, right, and we'll see them fight off one-on-one. That has a pretty rich story behind that, which I will talk more about that next Sunday. Other than that, we got 12 matches, and I think only half the card has been completely full. So we will see what else we will be seeing next Sunday at Bad Blood. But we aren't done with the wrestling just quite yet. We got Velocity still left to go. We will have a lot more matches and a lot more action for that. But again, nothing special for Velocity coming in the next few weeks. I'll talk more about that here in a few moments. But I will be back. Let's say, give me about 5 minutes.